Welcome, Virgo. This is your reading for the month of October 2021. Let's see. There's you. Cards are flying out. Okay, I'm going to take these. And they all fit. Let me move this light. Perfect. It's funny how they, gosh, but you can't see this. I'm doing you first, Virgo. That's why I'm experimenting with your layout. You are the one that I'm experimenting with, let's put it that way. Let's see what. So, as usual, I'll do a quick feel through, and then with the clarifiers, we'll go deeper into it. But this will give a general sense of what's going on. You have the Ten of Cups. It's a feeling of love lost. And the Father of Wands. It's possible you are feeling like this, like a lack of energy, a lack of faith in love, maybe. I mean, it does look like your central issue is love. Perhaps a relationship ended or something didn't work out, or it could even be that you are hankering after a relationship but not feeling like any energy to pursue it. I think that this ending, if it was an ending, has left you feeling maybe lacking in confidence, or it's been a blow to your self-esteem and virility, no matter what your gender, your sexual orientation, or whatever, however you identify. It's that feeling of, the Wands, creative energy. So it might feel like this upset, whatever it is, emotional upset. Let me not say a relationship. For some of you it will be a relationship. For some of you it might just be family thing or work thing that you feel emotionally about, and that's caused some upset. Sorry, I wanted to put some incense for all of you, for everyone. And I see, I'm aware of the Empress there as well. You have the Empress and what you need to think about. So, this feels like masculine energy, like it's almost like however you identify or whoever you are, you're feeling almost like the male pride aspect of you has had a dent. I can only put it that way. The masculine energy within you, that sense of ownership, of being in command, being in charge, like maybe in a relationship we feel safeguarded, we feel like we have our someone, or we feel solid, and maybe that's the sense that you are feeling a lack of. And what you need to think about is this Empress energy. It's this creativity, but maybe you've lost, this person felt like your Empress, possibly, but it could also simply be you. You know what I am thinking here, but we'll get clarified, so just take this as the general, right? It's possible that your ego has taken a knock from this. Sometimes when relationships end, we find it hard to get over because our egos are also involved, aside from the deep unconditionalness maybe of the feelings. There's also the stuff which might even be head stuff that tells us now we are not good enough or whatever, and that then also has an impact on the feminine energy within us, that more nurturing, loving side. And it could be that is affected. Like, it could be that you are, because your ego's been bruised, are now neglecting this nurturing side of yours. It's almost like, and I get that, like when we've been hurt, we want to lash out, or we want to make ourselves hard because it's a protection. It's a protective mechanism. So let's just see where this leads. In the past, the worst of a situation ended. So some situation did end, but you have it in the reverse. And I feel like you are healing from that. But we'll see what the clarifiers say. Beneath the deck, you in your unconscious, you have the Father of Cups, and this is the King of Cups. This is the King of Wands. This is the King of Cups. Deep down, I feel like maybe this whole situation is leading you to your divine masculine within, or maybe even to one outside of you. This person, it could be another person, is what I'm saying. There might be a person around you that has this energy of the King of Cups. And again, I want to stress, it doesn't matter the gender or gender identity. It's more about the energy they have. And the Father of Cups is very secure in their self-love, very self-centered, in a positive, constructive way. They have boundaries. So this could relate to what this relationship is teaching you, or it could relate to another person in your surroundings. But let's see. In your near future, you get the Seven of Coins, and that's about patience. It's about quietly working towards something, whatever it is that you're working towards, something solid. It could be moving into another relationship, or for some of you, this is a past relationship that's ended, and now you're moving into another one. It could be that you've changed your focus and are moving into a kind of more work mode because of this situation. You have the Four of Cups, and you have it in reverse. So this does talk about being able to see an offer. So you have quite a mix of energies here. You've got cups, you've got swords, you've got coins. You've got the one wand, is that feeling a lack of creative energy, or maybe even feeling a lack of feeling sad, feeling down on yourself, maybe. And perhaps the Seven of Coins is speaking about your need to be patient with yourself as you go on this journey. I didn't check what is beneath the deck here, which I think is important. You get the Mother of Wands in the reverse. So I really feel like for most of you, this is a split that happened between, and it doesn't have to be fire signs. Obviously, you're an earth sign, but it doesn't, because it's doesn't mean. I mean, what I'm trying to say. Let me stop. When I see two mother and father, or king and queen of the same suit, it suggests a relationship between two people. And what's around you is the Eight of Cups, and that's about walking away from something that broke. See, all those cups are broken. In this one, all the cups are broken, right? And it's like walking away to find the ninth cup. So that's what I think your journey right now is, a lone one, very much like the hermit It's to find that ninth cup, which is your emotional independence. And I guess that's before you can move into another relationship, which would be your 10 of cups, that fulfillment of being in something permanent and steady and yours. You know what I mean? Anyway, and then your advice is the Tower. The Tower is about letting something fall, or in fact the Tower is not even about letting something fall. It's like something happens that has to crumble, that makes you reassess, start from the bottom, whatever the case might be. It's almost like an outside force comes in, but we'll see. Or the cards always make sense when they are with another, with a clarifier. So we'll see what that means in terms of your advice. You get the 3 of Swords in the reverse in your outcome. Sigh of relief from my side. I don't want to be the bearer of bad tidings, but this is the card of pain. But in the reverse, it's a card of healing. It's like the worst is over, I think. Whatever pain you've been through, you are now coming out on the other side, I think, Virgo. Right, now I know I keep veering towards love because that's what I'm shown, but it can be another kind of partnership, but it's something that you felt very attached to. It's something you were very close to. It could be the loss of a loved one, that's causing you now to have to rebuild, that's caused a whole lot of pain, that's caused maybe that person was your anchor and now you feel bereft, Beneath the deck, you get the 4 of Wands. So this is very much on your mind, this stability, this relationship stability, or some kind of stability. I feel is really very much on your mind. Let's see. So at the center, and clarifying the 10 of Cups, you get the 5 of Swords. So something, I feel, didn't work out. I think this is saying the same thing, and maybe it felt like there were shadows that you were fighting very much that way. Something didn't work out, but some of it is in your mind. Some of it is you creating, making real what is really a shadow in a way. Almost being your own worst enemy. There's an element of that when the 5 of Swords comes up. Sorry. There you go. If you can see that this person is almost fighting an invisible enemy. It could be that something was hidden and that's hurt you a lot. And then with the Father of Wands, you get the 8 of Wands. And what it suggests is some kind of communication. Maybe what hasn't worked out, that's another thing that I'm getting is, it's almost like a fiction. This thing that didn't work out is a fiction. It's not necessarily real. What I would say is that for some of you, a relationship might have gone through a hard time, but it just needed to go through that phase. And a lot of it was in your head for some, and for some there were hidden things. But what these cards are telling me is that you might be feeling bereft, and yet the solution comes in the communication. The 8 of Wands is such a card of communication, but I'm seeing, I think that's Frida Kahlo there, and I'm also thinking about artwork. Maybe you should invest in something artistic, and it doesn't have to be magnificent. It can be knitting, for example, and I am challenging the masculine in who might be watching that's for you as well. The one thing I loved about the Waldorf that my son attended was that all the kids knitted. All of them knitted. They all did woodwork, and I really liked that. And knitting is such a nice right brain, left brain exercise, I mean, I like to knit every now and then. I'll get a bee in my bonnet, but I don't think I've ever knitted anything that's not straight. It has to be straight in order for it to work for me. So you can do that. It's almost like an invitation to get in touch with your creative side. Or either that, or you need to communicate about something, your feelings or whatever. In your what to think about, you get the Two of Swords, and look at this. It's like a battle between two forces. And the two forces are one. This card makes me think of Gemini. It's like the twins. These are one and the same person, but they are opposing each other. So there's some kind of opposing energy in that you need to think about. You might be very two-minded about maybe an empress in your life, someone that you've considered to be your partner, your divine feminine. And again, I want to say that person could hold the feminine energy, more of the nurturing energy in the relationship. So, but you have two minds about that. You really are battling in your head, very much in your head. Look at those swords, right? I'm curious. In fact, I almost feel like I want to get another clarification for that empress, But there's a two-mindedness going on. In your near past, you get the Ten of Swords in the reverse with the Three of Wands. What I feel is like you had a lot of high hopes for this relationship or this partnership of sorts. You felt like it was your ship had come in and this was it kind of thing. And no wonder you are feeling like bereft. It's almost like accept that. And then beneath the deck, which is really interesting, you get the Lovers and the Father of Cups, the King of Cups and the Lovers. So I feel like there's love somewhere. There's the card of Gemini. Again, doesn't have to be Gemini, but that two-mindedness, and Gemini is associated with two-mindedness. So here's what could be happening, that a relationship has ended and you are two-minded about healing it. Maybe it wants to reconcile. Maybe you are two-minded about reconciliation. Or it could be that there is another relationship showing itself up, and that's what's filling you with the possibilities. This one, though, I feel you have not healed from, so you're still healing. But there's something beneath the surface. There's something in the unconscious. There's something going on that will show up, and you probably know about it if it is a love. There's this thing that's brewing beneath the surface, I feel. In the near future, you get this patience card of patience with the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is that love card. You've got two, I'm seeing that as two, and that duality thing. So I feel like you're torn, and you get it in the reverse. So you are torn, and I feel why you're torn is you are still doing your healing. There's something that you are healing from. And you get Temperance in the reverse here, which I feel is a caution about not rushing. You get the Four of Cups in the reverse and the Ace of Wands upright in your energy. So I feel you are ready to take the bull by the horns. You are ready to take a leap of faith. You're ready to jump onto something new. And I'm wondering if the caution is to do a little bit more time, take a little more time being the hermit and doing some healing for yourself. But let's see. That's what I'm getting. That's the picture I'm getting so far, Virgo. You get the Eight of Cups around you, walking away from something that felt sneaky, that felt like it was not working in your favor. That's all I can see there. And with the Tower, you get the Eight of Swords. Wow. Okay. You know what I'm getting here is something that has not worked out. Is a freedom. It's a freedom. Like you might have been. I'm sorry, you can't see that. Oh, God. I really want you to see this Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords. It's like you were trapped in something, and you are now free. Something happened that's given you a chance to free yourself. This is your advice, right? Let me just look at it. It's like the need to allow something to fall in order to free yourself to do whatever it is you want to do. This partnership, it's almost like this thing that ended is a blessing in disguise. It's like it will help you come out of this sense of feeling trapped and stuck. So trust the Tower. I'm saying, I'm feeling. And then in your outcome, you get the Three of Swords in reverse and Temperance in the reverse. I think that you really, I feel like your key message here is to take time with your healing, to give your healing its time. I'm going to get a couple more cards, maybe one. Maybe I'll get one for there and one for the overall picture. Yeah, let me do that. Four of Coins and the Daughter of Pentacles. Both coins, again, it's about stability. And you get the Wheel of Fortune there. So this is a cycle that you're going through. I think that you need to let the cycle complete. So a relationship might have ended, but you haven't completed the cycle of mourning, I feel, of going within and making meaning out of it. With this Empress and the Two of Swords, 2, 3, and 4, you get the Four of Coins in reverse. I think that you really are two-minded and, okay, just give me a moment. You know what I'm thinking, and maybe this is the key of your healing. I got this. The Empress has left the building. That's leaving you. Bereft keeps coming up, but this is also torn. It's like you were splitting too. Yeah, I'm just going to go with that. That's the feeling I'm getting. And maybe it's because that Empress represented for you stability. But, you know, stability can also be a trap, right? Or focusing our stability in one space can be a trap. Now, the Empress having left the building could be a job that didn't work out, a partnership that didn't work out. But I think that the lesson for you is where can you free yourself? What is how this Tower, this sudden shake-up, what is it freeing you to do? You might be feeling trapped right now, but with everything, there's an opposite of that, right? So you might be feeling trapped because this Tower ended, this Tower blasted, this thing that erupted. But it's also a chance to free yourself. And the freeing, I think, is perception. And maybe the perception is around what stability looks like. What stability looks like for you, Virgo. And then clarifying the whole big picture is this Daughter of Coins, and you get it in the reverse. This is the Page of Coins. And you know, the Page of Coins, the pages are very innocent and they're just starting out on their journeys. So you might be feeling very anxious about a new beginning. Starting out on a new beginning and starting a new partnership of whatever sort or relationship. And that's it, Virgo. I think that's what I see. Some kind of ending partnership. It doesn't have to be a lovership, but some kind of ending that has left you feeling bereft. And it's these are the lessons lying here. Okay, beloveds, like I said, it could have been the loss of a loved one. So think about that. Okay, I hope that helps you. Did I get a... I've just mixed them up. I hope that helps you, Virgo. Please give me your feedback. Please share your comments in the comment section, and give me a like if you like this, and share with other Virgos and other like-minded souls. Lots of love to you. Bye.